Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve this statistics question. This question was posted as a daily practice question on my Facebook and WhatsApp group. Just like always, we will talk about the wrong way to solve this question and then going into the right approach to solve these kind of questions and what is the specific trap. Before we get started, if you would like to join my WhatsApp group or Facebook group, please see the description below. If you have comments, please leave the comments. I personally respond to all the comments. And finally, if you find this video helpful and like the video, please do not forget to press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me a lot and keeps me motivated to keep making videos like this. Okay, so let's get started, and we will get started with the wrong approach. Here is the wrong approach and why people follow this wrong approach. The question is actually very simple, right? Which lulls you in the false sense of complacency, where you think you can quickly solve this question and move on to the next one and do not really think it through. Why is that? So here's the wrong approach. So we are given that there is a series S and we are asked the percentage of the sum and the average. So in my mind, we are thinking, okay, we need the sum of the series, right? So somehow we need to know the sum of the series. And if we know the sum of the series and the number of elements in the series, then we will know the average also, because average is equal to sum divided by number. So if I can know the sum of the series and I can know the number of the series, then I know the answer to this question, because I can divide the sum and average to find the percentage. And lo and behold, the first statement gives you the sum of the element, the second gives you the number of elements. So you think, okay, you know what, A and B combined will give me the answer to the question. So the answer to the question is C, because I get the answer, and hence both statement combined is the answer. Guess what? This is the incorrect approach and the incorrect answer, and it will cost you a whole lot in the GMAT exam, because it is a simple question, and since it's a simple question, getting it wrong would hold a bigger penalty than getting a higher level question wrong. So let's understand why and talk about the right approach to solve this problem. Okay, so here is the right method to solve this question. I think some of the things we did right in the previous method. We started the wrong approach, right? In the wrong approach, we started our thinking right, that for finding the percentage between the sum and average, we need the sum and we kind of need the average, right? Which is average is sum divided by n. However, we are asked to find the percentage, a ratio, not exactly the sum and the average. So let's see, what do we really need to solve this problem, right? So the percentage of sum and average would be the ratio multiplied by 100. So sum divided by average would be sum divided by the number of items in the series, and the sum would cancel out, and this is equal to the number of items in the series only. And this was the trick. If you just assume that you're going to need the sum and the number of items in the series, you would have missed the point that when you divide them in the ratio to find the percentage, you actually don't need the sum at all, because it cancels off and you only need the number of items in the set. Now, how does that change our answer or approach? Let's take statement number 1, right? We take statement number 1 and it says the sum of the elements of the set is 35. Of course, we cannot answer the question with the sum of the set only, because sum is not even part of the percentage. And yes, if we have been given the average or the number of elements of the set, then we could have figured that out. But for now, statement 1 is completely insufficient. Sum itself will never give us the answer. Number 2, there are 5 elements in the set. So we are given there are 5 elements in the set, which means n equals 5. And as we saw that the percentage would be n as the answer. Like, we just need to know the number of elements of the set. We don't even care about the sum, is what our conclusion was, which means statement 2 is sufficient to answer the question, because we will get a single value. We have enough information to get the percentage, and hence statement 2 is sufficient, and the answer to this question is B. Statement 2 is sufficient to answer the question. Very simple question. However, if you become complacent in the exam, you can fall for the trap where you feel like you need both statement A and statement B, or statement 1 and statement 2, and get this question wrong. I hope you found this solution helpful. If there is any other comments, please leave them in the comment box. Have a good one.